Yo, what's happening? So check it out. Fall red fishing in Florida is my favorite time of year. Yeah, you would probably think it was just for the bite, but the crisp air, the calm mornings, and those sunrise colors that hit a little different this time of year. The water's clear, the fish are hungry, and to be honest with you, the solo vibe is perfect. I grew up in the cold Alaska winters, so being in shorts during the Florida fall, this is where I'm meant to be. Yo, welcome to Life of Lionel. In this episode, we're gonna do a bunch of red fishing in the fall. I hope you enjoy this journey. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. Yo, what's happening? And good morning. A beautiful morning it is. So, you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're out back on the kayak today. If you're new to the channel, I'm Lionel James. This is Life of Lionel. You guys, welcome to the channel. On this channel, we do fishing and life. But anyways, we got a good one going on today. You guys know I love to catch redfish. I love to be on my kayak, and we're back on some docks, on some grass flats here in Florida. It's, you know, maybe the beginning of fall, and so hopefully I can give you guys a couple of techniques and teach you guys how to, you know, catch redfish if you're in Florida ever, if you want to do that too. So, but anyways, I don't know if you guys are into conspiracies or anything like that, or believers or whatnot, or whatever you are, whatever you guys believe in, you'll drop it in the comments for me and let me know. Otherwise, that we are pulling up to the first spot. I've actually been on the kayak since 5:45. It is now 6:20, so I wanted to ride a good ways, and I have the trolling motor back there with the lithium battery. So the good thing about the lithium battery is that, you know, it's got an app and it tells me like the percentage of whatever. I've been on full speed this whole morning and I'm still on 90%, probably 89%. So you guys know, man, once I get started and I like to ramble. But so there's bait everywhere, right? And with that, there's got to be trout, and it's super early in the morning. So, you know, you guys know me. If you don't know by now, I love to sight fish. So I don't like casting endlessly or aimlessly. But this morning, actually, I was watching a channel last night, and just kind of taking notes how they do things and how they structure their videos, and they were catching some redfish and trout on topwater. So today we're gonna be using a topwater. Bro, that scared me, man. Them birds, I swear to God, they're aliens. I promise you. We're gonna be using some topwater today, and then once the sun comes up, we're gonna be doing some sight fishing. So we're gonna be using some basic baits. I'm gonna try a couple of different colors, and here it is. We're already at 2.5 minutes, and we're not fishing. But let me show you this sunrise, guys. It is beautiful. All right, let's go. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna be using. We're gonna see how that works. Makes a lot of noise. I feel like we're gonna catch something. We're gonna creep into these docks and like TLC and see if we can get something. Man, there are mullet everywhere. I kind of don't like casting at a spot that might have some fish on the first cast. Like, I'm not superstitious, but that first cast, catch a fish, is a freaking nightmare. That looks so good in the water. I don't know why I don't do this more often. That thing looks amazing in the water. All right, so we have a topwater on right now, and the other rod has a, damn, come on now. We have the topwater on right now, and we have a weedless paddle tail. As you see, there's a lot of grass right here. The basic baits. I'm probably gonna start with the black and gold as always, but this water looks super clear, so I might try a different color today and see if we can get one. All right, so let's do a quick update. The last thing I didn't expect, which I should have did this, was to play with the drone last night to get the active track going, which I've never really tried. I've always liked to control the drone, but I want to get some drone shots and maybe a drone hookup today. As I'm doing all that, a school of 20 redfish swim by, and I'm like, they didn't spook. I thought I was gonna get them on the top water. No, and I was like, that's of course all that happens all at one time. I didn't have the paddle tail ready because I think they might have bit that, but I'm gonna circle around this area, see if I could find them for a second. And as the sun's coming up, we're probably gonna switch from the top water. I have the paddle tail now and just see if we can sight fish. I was not expecting that at all. And that was a lot of chaos. But I figured the active track out, so maybe we can get, say, a hookup on the drone. That'd be sick. All right, guys, let's go. There's a couple of redfish sitting in here. Fish right, gosh, dog. There's a couple of small fish right here. Oh. Well, these smaller fish that I've seen, I've seen a lot of fish. It's been a minute since we just saw that one, and I saw a couple more with it. Now I'm seeing a ton more fish. Definitely at the end of the dock. I wasn't even gonna come in this close because the tide's out, so I was like, man, but I saw those two. So I think today I'm just gonna be really diligent until I'm done fishing. I'm gonna hit every possibility that I can fish. Like, God, that's a big dog. Oh, y'all hear that? That dog sounds like it'll eat you. It's a big trout. Big redfish. Oh my goodness, like they're just, that one's right there just chilling. This one's gotta eat. He's got his face in the ground. Oh, he looked at it, he's nosing it, and then he just swam away. There's another one right here. I'm gonna put it. Jesus, goodness Christ. Oh, this is frustrating. I think what's going on here is there's absolutely zero moving water, and these fish are just not feeling anything. Like, there's two I'm about to put it right in front of. And they're just scattering. They're scattering. It is absolutely the frustratingest thing because I've casted literally at 50 fish. Oh, okay, maybe 20. Some of them I dropped it right on their nose, perfect presentations. They looked at it and then it's like, nah, we're not having it. So if I had to guess what's going on is we're at the very bottom of the outgoing tide. There's no moving water right now. And maybe when the tide switches, we'll get a little bit more chewing activity because these fish, they're just not biting. But I mean, that's part of fishing. We're gonna keep fishing. You guys, let's keep going, all right? Let's do, I don't know what I would call that one. A little, maybe something a little bit more flashier. I don't know. This has got a little bit of neon green ooze from Ninja Turtle kind of color with a little bit of maroon, I guess, on top. I don't know what you would call that. But, I mean, it looks good, right? Looks great in the water. Got him. Got him. I told you this is not a bad. Got him. Oh. Got him. school of them sitting right there. What a great fish. Let's freaking go, guys. That's what they wanted, right? There was a school of 6. They all looked like they were gonna go after it. That's crazy. Come on, man. This is like a fish right here. Like, this is a long time coming right here. Oh my goodness. What a fish. Look at this fish. Oh my goodness. Look at this fish, guys. Look at that. I don't know what I'm gonna call this bait. It's kind of like a neon red. Nah, I mean neon green, maroon, but that's what they wanted, man. But there was 5 or 6 there. Like, that fish is phenomenal. Let's hold it there for 5 seconds. It don't get no better than that. Beautiful fish. All right, let's do this. So dope. So dope. Let's go, guys. Oh, I will say, I think we figured out what they wanted. That was a good group. I'm gonna work this area in a while. I just had another boat pull up in front of me, so I'm gonna let them know that I'm around. That, I don't know what I'm gonna name that color bait, because it's got like this green and maroon tint. So again, it's basic, you know what I mean? Nothing fancy about them, but that one pulled it off today. So let's see if we can get one more. If not, yo, that was fantastic. All right, we gotta keep going, guys. It's still early in the morning. Hope you guys are having a good day. All right, let's go. There's a bite. Damn, that was a bite. Got that. That was a good fish. It's a good fish. Listen here, we got a trout, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Damn it. Well, I was trying to get my phone and he got off, but let's see if we can get another one. Yo, I knew there would be a trout in here. What is this? Oh, a little Spanish mackerel. Okay. I like that. Teethy little critter. Still on the same bait. Nice. Starting to come alive a little bit. I'm seeing more and more fish with their heads and their noses in the ground, so that's definitely a good sign. But they're just getting really harder to see, just because now we got a little ripple. But good thing is the sun's at my back, the wind's at my back, so I can move slow with the trolling motor. And we got to knock one more out, guys. Let's go. It also makes these fish less like timid. I didn't. Probably the same one. This is gonna land right in front of him. Well, I was out there and I forgot to do the outro, so here we are in my car headed back home. But I mean, that wasn't really a bad day. I did end up catching a trout and switching over to a because I was just seeing a ton of trout, and I don't do a lot of trout fishing, but I ended up switching over to a mirror lure to try to get one of those, and we did get one. You know, for me, I just don't like casting 1,000 different times. I like to sight fish, see the fish, you eat it or you don't, and you press on, right? So all in all, man, we had a really great day. We used some of my basic baits, and each bait will have its own name, man. Y'all check out the website, Lion's Tail merch, you can get them there. Again, about the baits, they're basic as possible. They're basic paddle tails, and if you look at the website, there'll be basic redfish flies, nothing over the top fancy, and just really keeping it simple and catching fish with simple stuff, you know what I'm saying? So Lion's Tail merch is the site. I'll link all that stuff below. We had a great day. One more thing about the baits, I talked about it a lot in the video, but with that, you know, you're not going to catch, especially with like bluefish, which I think the next YouTube episode will be on the beach. And right now, on the beach right now is bluefish and ladyfish. There's some redfish here and there, but you know, they're gonna tear. So that's why I put them in a 12 pack, so that you can have all the redfish you need. As my phone is ringing and I'm doing the video. I'm sorry, all the baits you need, and keep fishing. And then they're not super expensive, you know what I mean? They're handmade and they work great. But I'm starting to ramble about that, which I don't like to do. You guys check out the site. You guys, I appreciate you guys going fishing with me today. I hope you guys learned something, got something out of it. And at the end of the day, just enjoy the video. If you enjoyed the video, you know, please consider hitting that like button, subscribe button, and maybe even share it with somebody. You know, that's the only way my channel's gonna grow. And I do love doing these videos. I really do love doing these videos. So until the next video, guys, remember this: stay solid to yourself, stay 100 in your heart, and I promise you, even on your worst day, everything will be alright. Let's go.